Humanity, compassion, sympathy, or generous behavior. The quality or state of being humane. Protect life and health, and to ensure respect to fellow human, whilst promoting mutual understanding, friendship, cooperation, and peace amongst all people. Humanity is the first fundamental principle of the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. The volunteers have been supporting the community, empowering individuals with skills, and listening to what people need. They are always there, ready to give support and help people at every possible emergency situation. The values and principles taught by the society have definitely impacted the knowledge and ability of the members and volunteers to serve the community. Humanity never ends, and it's everywhere, they say.
Hi, I'm Sheikh Daud, and I'm a volunteer with Malaysian Red Crescent, and I'm also a first aid trainer accredited by Malaysian Red Crescent National Headquarters. That's almost 25 years. I started when I was in the school, since I'm in the primary school, being a member in the primary level, then I've moved up to the high school, and I continued the journey.
My name is Pushparani Kanagaratnam. I'm a secondary school teacher. I'm also a member of the Voluntary Aid Detachment 22 in Chapter Klang. I've been a volunteer in BSSM like forever. I joined Bulan Sabit Merah Malaysia when I was 13 years old in Form 1. Before I became a volunteer, I was just a standby. Bystander, I mean. I just watch things happening, watch other people doing things when something bad goes wrong. But after I became a volunteer, I could jump in and help people myself without waiting for others to do it.
I have actually involved in many disaster operations. I was the former disaster chairman for state of Selangor, and one thing that is so significantly moved me and touched my heart is during the tsunami. Alright, when I was being called for duty, my daughter is just 25 days old, and I got to leave her and I move on as a volunteer to Aceh. And at that time, my wife was so shocked. We have newborn and you're just leaving. I said, humanity first. And when I reached Aceh, one thing that really touched my heart is the first thing that people ask is for food. Right? That's really sad. We are there for almost 14 to 15 days, and we see a lot of people injured, and we organize a proper camp for them, organize a proper sanitation for them, and the whole world know how was bad tsunami at that time. We had a very sleepless night, and we just can't rest because we do a lot of logistic work. So we are actually there to support them psychologically and also to support their nutrition. So we've been preparing food for them all 24 hours around the clock, and that keep us going for almost 10 days, and we are really exhausted when we were there. I had an experience meeting one of the victim. She got so traumatized. She never had a proper food, not even drinking water. She was so traumatized because of the tsunami, and she was so psychologically affected. She lost her whole family, and she don't know what actually went on, and we need to do a psychological support, talk to her. I personally sit and counsel her, and it is a it's not easy to support a person emotionally. It's not easy. She was with me for almost 8 hours. When she first came, she got some injury, and she can't really describe what is her injury is all about, but we need to approach her psychologically to get her back to her normal stage and make her realize that this is actually a disaster. Although the whole family members gone and don't know where they are, whether they are living or probably have gone, but that's life.
One of the incidents that I experienced was when I was driving the North-South Expressway with my 2 young children. There was a super bike that suddenly skidded right in front of my eyes, right in front of my car. It made a few turns on the road and then went crashing to the side of the road. And the road was literally empty at that time, not much traffic. So lucky for the guy, nobody hit him, but I couldn't just drive away. So I parked my car, make sure my children were safe in the car. I walked up to him to help, and I did not have a first aid box that was fully equipped, and he felt he couldn't move his arm, and actually they had turned a very strange color, and he asked me, what's wrong with me? My diagnosis was there was a broken bone, and he asked me to help him. He said either call the ambulance or police, but at that point of time I did not have a mobile phone, which wasn't that popular at that time. So I rummaged through his bag with his permission, and I made do with a shirt, a long sleeve shirt and a belt to do an arm sling for him, and he was very grateful, and I felt good that I could help him in that situation when there was nothing else to do.
That is the time that we realize what the work that Red Cross and Red Crescent do, and it is a complete satisfaction that you manage to support someone psychologically.
When I help someone in need, the feeling I feel gladness. I feel lightness in my heart for being able to do something for someone in need. That is especially true with the children in the school. Once they become members of this society, they get involved in a lot of humanitarian activities. Like I take them to old folks home and they help there, and this gives them a sense of purpose, and this makes me feel good. I feel like I'm teaching them something good. Whether they are straight A students or not, they become better leaders and better individuals.
Humanity is your heart and your love towards not only human being but also the nature.
We can all spread humanity, being humane to one another. When everyone passes it on, sooner or later there should be peace, kindness, love among humans.